To recognize Sam Hyatt on the trumpet, Brian Phil on the trombone, Kathy Henderson on the piano, so as soon as I called them the 7th hour jazz band, somebody said, it's 4th. The classes at Viera High School, the period they meet is kind of always determine what we call our jazz bands. And this year, much to some of these guys' chagrin, we changed from their 7th hour class to 4th hour. But some of them have refused to refer to this band as anything but 7th hour. So I'm not going to fight them. It's fine. They can be the 7th hour jazz band at heart, but in reality, they meet 4th period. What's in a name, right? We're very lucky at Viera High School to have 2 really great jazz ensembles, different years with different numbers of students. We've had more ensembles and even less. We consider ourselves very fortunate And so what you are seeing is the top jazz band of Viera. Next tune is entitled Killer Joe, kind of a jazz standard to those of you that know jazz charts and whatnot by a pretty important arranger in our kind of jazz idiom, Les Hooper. And it's a real neat arrangement. It kind of bounces back and forth between the standard jazz feel, that swingy thing, this airy, floaty thing, and then it goes into a funk version, and then double time just does a bunch of weird things, all with the tune Killer Joe. So here we go. from your left to right, well here, I'll start with Carly so she can make her way. Carly Rintoff on the alto sax. And then Kyle Levy on the alto sax. And Ellery on the alto sax. Miss Dix was talking about students having to wear a lot of different hats tonight. If for some reason you didn't know, just a couple hours ago we were out on the marching band field learning new routine and drill for the end of the halftime show. So these guys were outside, then scarfed some pizza, and the pizza was late, and a whole bunch of stuff happened, and everything's fine. But it's been one of those weird days. This just happens this time of year. We ask a lot of our students, and for the most part, we really appreciate the way they respond, and they do such a great job, and we appreciate it. So we're going to feature here our head drum major of our marching band, as well as lead alto, Carly Rintoff. On an original composition by a guy named Chris Sharp. Chris Sharp grew up in Florida and is a professional trombone player, composer, arranger, teacher, has taught at like Santa Fe State College, Polk State College, and I think even Seminole State College around here. And he has the honor of his name, when abbreviated, just is C Sharp. So he's usually a very witty writer, and we've done some stuff of his before. In fact, the last arrangement we'll do of Chameleon is also by Mr. Sharp. And this original ballad will feature Carly on the alto sax. And we hope you enjoy it. A couple people that we should thank, as always, parents of students, and just plain students who came that didn't have to. Thank you for being out here tonight. It's a lot to ask to do the marching band thing and the jazz band thing. Some of these guys double up in orchestra, whether it be on a string instrument or in just on a wind instrument in the orchestra. Like, how many band, jazz, orchestra kids are in here tonight, out in the crowd and on stage, that do all three classes, right? And then some of these, I mean, just, we are very lucky at Viera High School with the number of students that are willing to do this, and that's what makes these ensembles possible. So parents, thank you for allowing that for us. Sure if Mr. Walton got here. I'm worried that weather may have delayed him. He had to go pick somebody up from the airport. Did Mr. Walton make it? Yeah. Dennis, where are you? Dennis. There's Dennis. Mr. Walton's been making the trip out to Viera for the last 6 or so years, assisting with the jazz band as a drummer and a clinician and a friend and somebody to bounce ideas off of. So Dennis, thank you.